If you are enrolling into health insurance based on the premium price, stop doing that because you are actually costing yourself more in the long run. There's 3 things that you should be doing before you purchase and enroll into your health insurance. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what those three things are. And if you stay tuned till the end, I have a free gift for you. Okay. All right. So let's jump into it. So the first thing that you should be doing is you should assess your current usage of your health insurance and then forecast for future use. Okay. So you want to look at, okay, how much did I use my health insurance this year? How many times did I go to the doctor? Was I in the hospital? Any medications? How much was I paying for my medications? Okay. And then you want to forecast for future use for the next year. Okay. Like we're coming up to open enrollment for 2025 if you have marketplace insurance. And so you want to be paying attention to that. You want to always plan for worst case scenario. Okay. I hear a lot of people, especially entrepreneurs, say, well, I ain't sick. I don't go to the doctor. I don't need no health insurance. If I need to just go to the doctor, I'll just pay it. Okay, cool. But what happens if you get into an accident and you got to go to the doctor and like it's a serious accident and you might have to be actually admitted into the hospital? Okay, so you need to always plan for worst case scenario. Okay, now if you have coverage, you don't want to lower your coverage. Okay, so especially like if you have marketplace insurance, if you have a silver level plan, you don't want to go down to a bronze level plan because you're going to be paying more out of pocket, and if something should happen, you're going to be paying more out of pocket than you would with the silver level plan. Okay. You don't want to lower your coverage, but you do want to add to it if necessary, meaning that if you need to add an accident policy to it, say you got into an accident this year. Okay. If you had an accident policy, you would have got paid out a lump sum that could have went towards your medical bills or however you want to use it because the money's paid to you. Okay, so you may want to add an accident policy for the upcoming year, okay, or a critical illness policy, right? So you never want to lower, you always want to add to. Now, the second thing that you need to do is have a realistic budget, okay? Healthcare costs rise yearly, every year, okay? And so you want to make sure that you have a budget set for how much you're going to want to spend. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, $50 ain't going to cut it. Okay? And I'm not being funny, but $50 is not going to cut it. Okay? Especially when you are wanting dental, you may want vision and health insurance. You're not getting that. I mean, $50 alone, that's depending on the dental plan that you choose, that's the dental plan right there. Okay, $50 is not going to cover it. And so for baseline coverage, which would be a health plan, vision, dental, and an accident policy, you're looking at a minimum of about $100, $150. Okay, that's minimum. Okay, so you really want to have a budget of at least $150. And that's just for baseline coverage. Okay. All right. And so the third thing is that you want to understand what you are enrolling into. Okay. Now this one here is the most important. This one is the most important because as a broker, with my clients, I make sure they understand exactly what it is they are enrolling to before they actually enroll. Do you have any questions? And I ask you multiple times, do you have any questions? Now, my clients can also email me questions or text me questions afterwards. I have no problem with that. But the problem that I have is that when I see people, they purchase health insurance and they say, oh, I don't really know what it is. I just know, they told me that this was a good plan, and it was cheap, so I just enrolled into it. And I'll be like, what? So you don't know how it works? You don't know? No, they just told me that, I pay, say, $30 a month, and I can go to the doctor. I got a $10 copay for the doctor, $50 copay for the specialist, but that's it. That's really all I know. And that's not going to cut it. You don't even know what you have, right? And so it's like, and I've had some people who don't even know that much. Like, they've come to me and they don't even know that much, okay? That's not good. That is horrible, because you are taking your money and you are investing into insurance because you obviously want to save money on your health care, right? But if you don't even know what you're enrolling into, you may just be enrolling into something because it's a cheap premium, but in the long run, you're going to be paying more money out of pocket, okay? You need to ask questions, okay? Not only do you need to ask questions, you need to know how each of the policies work. You need to know how to look up providers. You need to know how much you're going to be paying for services. You need to know what services will the plan pay for before the deductible. You need to know how much the out-of-pocket max is, which is the most you'll pay in a year for covered services. Like, you need to know all of these things. You also need to know how to process claims, right? If you have an accident policy, if I get in an accident, how do I process the claim so that I can get paid? These are things that you need to know. Now, yes, as the agent, the broker, they should be helping you with, processing the claims or answering any questions. But before you enroll, you need to have a basic understanding of what it is that you just purchased, okay, and how it works. Because if you don't know when it comes time to use it, then you're gonna be looking like a deer with the headlights. You might just go to see any place, and you go there, and then they're like, no, we don't accept your insurance. And you done went to 4 or 5 different places that don't, or called around to 4 or 5 different places that don't accept your insurance, and now you pissed because you can't find a place that accepts your insurance so that you can go and get the healthcare services that you need, okay? So before you purchase and enroll any insurance, okay, you need to know exactly how it works. You need to ask questions, okay? And so I told you I was going to give you a free gift, okay? And so my free gift is a checklist of the things that you need to be aware of when you are looking to purchase health insurance, okay? It's a free checklist. It's by Before You Buy checklist. It tells you all the things that you should be looking for and paying attention to when you are purchasing health insurance, okay? It's absolutely free. And so the link will be in the description of this video, and you can also go on the channel homepage and you can get it as well. It's also, I have it right here on the screen, and so you can just go to that link and get your free checklist, okay? And so now that you know what it is that you need to do before purchasing health insurance, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to choose the best plan for you if you are using the marketplace, okay? So you can go ahead, you can check it out right here, and I'll see you in the next video.